Alright, here we go. We're back.
Well, you slipped through the fissure too, did you? You came for demon souls? Or to save this land and be remembered as a hero? Hunting for demons? Try one of the Archstones. Now, go. That is why you came, is it not? To this accursed Boletaria? You came for demon... We're welcome here. You came for... We're...
Alright, yeah. Not much more to say there. So blacksmith, stockpile guy. There's a bunch of game tips down here. It's basically the game manual. There's items up above there, but we're not going to worry about that now. We actually have to beat 1-1 to level up.
Oh my. How has this happened? Has God abandoned us for failing to show proper respect to King Alant? Oh, Mbasa. Oh.
Yeah, that's all she says. Yeah. We actually... I guess most of the rest of these NPCs actually appear later. Yeah. This is completely empty right now. So yeah, we just sally forth. And we'll switch off our face cam for the first level. And hopefully this won't take any longer than an hour to do. I'm hoping more like 30 minutes. But I might need to jump back a little bit, maybe get a decent melee weapon. That guy is bad news. Alright, so we spawn into the world. Late Moongrass. Kinda worth the trip, I suppose. This pure black or pure white world tendency will open up. That's one of the game concepts. When you die, usually when you die in body form, it trends the world towards black tendency. You die in soul form, it doesn't matter. But killing bosses and killing phantoms, there's various things that cause these to change, but there's events at pure black and pure white that are not present at any other part during like normal tendency. Like this door in pure white or pure black opens. It's a lot easier. That area is a lot easier in pure white. Because the game gets harder the more you trend towards black. But yeah, if you haven't quote unquote gotten good at the Soul series, this Royal class is probably one of the better classes to start with. Because you can just kill enemies from a distance and generally not have to worry about making mistakes in close combat. Some of these enemies actually do start to get kind of difficult. And we have like no... I took a hit like a dummy. That one drops. Yeah, they make that look attractive, but that you go in there, you just die. That's bad. You don't want to go in there. And we're just always moving, so we're not getting hit. But yeah, these... fire bombs. Actually, instead of Nexial Binding, we'll set that slot aside for fire bombs. Oh boy. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward so far. Just getting hit by some of the ranged attacks. That's one of the things I'm not entirely like 100% confident in my own skills at this point. Let's see. We can display the item. Equip burden is better. There's a way. Maybe it's via this. To see what these weapons require. Ah, here we go. So this weapon's requirements are lower. It's more durable. It's not really. I mean, it lasts longer. But that's about it. And actually, you can, sorry. Shield, gut damage. Guard break reduction, 30% magic, and 90% physical. There actually is a third stat for fire, which, for whatever reason, this game is like, screw you, we're not going to show you fire protection. But there is a list, so just keep shooting. A couple more crescents. Whoa. I think we can, yeah, we can cross shoot here. Quite overconfident and dumb for the relative strength level of this character, actually. And bastard sword. I could have swore I saw more items, but it could just be my imagination. Yeah, this is from the very bottom, so I think I was just imagining things. But yeah, bastard sword. 18 strength. We have 9. So that is a little above our pay grade right now. It's a good physical weapon if you're building a it's a good early physical weapon if you have a physical build. A physical character with a lot of strength. Yeah, do any of them actually... I'm just... Classes. Okay, none of them actually do start with enough strength, but I think a few of them you can two-hand. You can actually two-hand the bastard sword and use it somewhat effectively. Crescent moon. This guy is extremely dangerous. You need to be very, very careful about how you because if he scores any hits, you're just finished. Yeah, our big problem right now is that we actually don't have enough magic to safely kill him. Which is actually a very not insignificant problem. But yeah, discretion is the better part of valor. You can just very easily be killed by him, and it's just not worth it. Oh boy, he's still chasing. So I'm just gonna see if I can get somewhere safe. Ironically, if I had more magic. It wouldn't even be close. But the regen is just very, very... Ah, shoot. Now we have a problem. There we go, we scored a kill on him. Which rewards us with ridiculous souls. It's just absolutely ridiculous. For the point of the game we're at. Great. There we go. When you're running low on magic, that's the best way to handle that. Yeah, the tank is just running a little low here. It's important to get down here. There. These chains release items to the ground below. They release a couple of bodies onto the ground. And they're destroy it. Turpentine. That's important. That allows your weapon to be imbued with fire. Sorry. Couple Old Spice, old ragged clothes, jade hair ornament. I think the jade ornament goes to Stockpile Thomas. I don't really care about poison. Okay, so we lose... Oh, the robes are actually really good against plague. Which is maybe handy to know later. They seem to be a little bit better at blunt and magic, but a little bit worse in fire than my current armor. And I don't think they come with the helmet. So yeah, the coronet is still my helm. Yeah, I opened the way, didn't I? Pretty sure I did. It's actually very easy to just die through long fall. But now if you warp back into the beginning of the level, you can just go up this way rather than going through the area we went through before. Yeah, I could sprint up these stairs, but it's actually a lot better if you proceed cautiously. Because it's very easy to fall and just die. Yeah, there's actually a crossbow, I think this is, if you fall down here. Yeah, light crossbow. And then that's the last shiny, I believe. Yeah. It's the last shiny. But now I have to go back up the long way again. Even with all these souls, I'm reluctant to go back and spend them on weapons or whatever because it'll just allow the enemies to respawn and okay. This is a trap. So you roll away and then kill him. In 2 shots. Yeah, this might be closer to like 45 minutes to finish. We'll go through here. There's a shop with a guy that sells basic.
Good day to you. Care to look over my wares? Mostly stolen, but who's telling you?
Mostly stolen.
Be a brave knight or depraved slave, the demons will snatch your soul, and you'll go mad. And those who dare cling to their humanity are hunted down. It is the end of Great Boletaria as we know it. But hell, at least the demons don't send us to our deaths in battle. There's this skinny fella, clad in fabulous armor, who's always mumbling about some mission. He's another one who's managed to stay sane like yourself. Probably some pampered son by the looks of his attire. I'd give an arm just for the buttons off his shirt. It is the end of great, but hell, at least the demon... He's another one whose man probably... I'd give an...
Okay, so... yeah, you can buy more fire bombs, heal bleeding. Let's see. Longsword. I think that's 10 strength.
Go ahead, I'm not...
Strength is 9.
Hello!
The plate armor is... club... that moveset is okay, I guess. I think we could dual wield a
Thanks for that.
longsword. No, wrong sword. Yeah. We have enough to use it with 2 hands. The weapon we really could use is the short sword. Without having an ability level up of some kind. Whoa! Whoops. Alright, I had some melee trouble, so I just went right back to just zapping him to death. They're shooting at me. I don't like that. He dropped something. So yeah, that leads basically nowhere. So yeah, we can go up. Leading to a blue-eyed knight, which he's no picnic. Just get them all dead. So we eventually would like to go through there. Eventually. But right now we're just combing the area. And neon soldier soul. So yeah, we can fall onto this plank here, which just about supports our weight. Boom. Alright, I would not recommend doing it in that order, actually. The scimitar, which actually for us, I think our dex is high enough. Yeah. So we can wield that a little easier than we can wield the sword.
Please, help me. I am trapped, surrounded by
Yep, I see you. I got more turpentine. We just want to make sure we kill all the enemies before we move on, just to make sure that he doesn't get killed off. Because he actually can die pretty easily. I think... Yeah, there actually are some enemies over in this direction. Oh. Down you go. Extra crescent moon. Yeah, the firebomb, we should be able to... Yeah, we can use them for something, I guess. Ooh. Upgrades. I used too many of those, to be honest, I think I did use too many of them. Them fire bombs. Oh yeah. Alright. Continuing along. Just continue to make our way in. And it's just a regular axe-wielding knight that's guarding the way. Unknown soldier. Okay. Okay, that's why we didn't see that before. It was kind of blocked off. Alright, we save Ostrava. Which... just roll and mission accomplished. He's right.
My thanks for your brave rescue. I am Ostrava of Boletaria. Accept this as a token of my gratitude. Now I must go. There is something for me to take care of. No matter how far I venture, only the soul-starved remain. Is there a single sane...
Yeah, you're talking to him.
No matter how... Is there...
He's just... he is broken. Okay. He's supposed to venture down and start looking for bad guys to kill at some point. Yeah, there's nowhere left to go but forward. Yep. Through the colorless fog. Nothing to pick up here. There's some bad guys down here. I'll just show them. And actually, excuse me, if you just... Ah! Even then, we get clapped by the balls. But with a long enough weapon, you theoretically should be able to cut it without taking the hits. Another mail breaker. And we got quite a few of those now. And now our magic has regened. Down, down. So yeah, big, mean-looking angry dragon. Whole bunch of shiny over here, but right now it's just too high risk and too low reward to try to go get them. Because that dragon will end you pretty quickly. Oh, excuse me. Hightail, get out of there. Cut him down. Yeah, actually, that is a tough little area. I think he returns to this perch if you stand... Yeah. Okay. So... general idea. It's with the dragon needing to make the trip in this direction. You basically just haul in this direction as quickly as you possibly can. And now that we've done that, down he goes. I suppose we could technically... we could just pounce at him, but that'll just take too long. 19 damage, that's not. It's not going to bring him down even reasonably quick. There's the boss. I think the dragon is supposed to give up eventually here. So yeah, we're at... This is actually going to be pretty close to an hour. I don't think we're at risk of death. If we go in now and get the shinies. I think the dragon moves on to the next level, but what we'll do is we'll level up and then we'll come back here and try to get all the items at once. The risk of death will be much, not necessarily the risk of death, but the risk of losing anything will be much lower. Oh. Don't poke me, man. Quick roll. Okay. Some more items. One more. Unknown Hero Soul. And yeah. This also has the happy side effect of shortcutting us back to the main area, so it's from here essentially straight to the boss. Actually, now that I think about it, the risk of dying with getting those items is now relatively, maybe not low, but it's low in the regards of dying and losing everything. I can even put on the Thieves' Ring to make it less likely that the dragon will come and burn us. So yeah, the one that's left is much less likely to sense us with the Thieves' Ring on. I think once you reach this point, that second dragon just is gone. It moves on to its next perch, which is in 1-2. Oh no, never mind. It's right there. So yeah, we're not. We're not about that life. It just stops attacking the bridge. I think it requires pure white for that dragon to move on. This is just a really long trek back down. I thought that dragon would be gone, but I was wrong. I think we have the best weapon for our build at the moment. So, yeah, we just go straight into fighting. Fire it up, get in there, and just... We don't want to be... Get ready to use more turpentine. Yeah, you end up facing a lot of these guys head on. So it is better to just now usually get rid of all the support. It's just a little bit easier. Yeah, this guy's a real pushover once you get rid of the supporting cast. You're right. That's all there is to it. Back to the Nexus. Base camp. Take a drink. We've done good.
Welcome back. The Monumental awaits the above.
So yeah, this is key for a lot of things, so we've got to do this now.
The Monumental will explain the Nexus to thee.
Yes, explain the Nexus things to me. I think... Yeah, I don't think there's any items. But I'm just kind of meticulous anyway. That's basically just all there for art. So yeah, if you ever play this and they're like, the monumental waits the above. It's one of the least obvious things in the game, actually. In actual fact. And there's actually an item if we go down here. So I want to go get that. Hey, Avenir, how you doing, man? It's just the stone. I think it's just the stone. Hey Zach, my name is Avenir. I'm a small community streamer here to support the other smaller community streamers. Cool. Welcome to the channel. Well, spit it out, Zach. You're on my streamception. People are watching your stream through my stream. Yay, I have eyeballs. Yeah, that has been kind of an issue for me lately, is that I've stopped playing games that I was playing for a long time, and I've just been all over the place in games. Just playing everything. And most people tend to like sticking to one game. But yeah, how you doing? What do you play? Look at me, I'm getting lost. Which is just unnecessarily extending the time of this particular recording as well. But yeah, not obvious at all, but it's this guy with the candle.
We have long awaited you, Slayer of Demons. I am one of the Monumentals. We preserve the fabric of reality. There is something thou needest to know. Once, we too, a scourge of demons faced. In the distant past,
Video,
under a benevolent rule, the
PUBG,
world
Halo
was united
Reach. So you have an
owing to the
Xbox.
soul arts.
Witcher 3, that's a really good game. Minecraft.
A lust for power caused the awakening of the
Played
old
Rocket
one.
League, not so much
Across
recently.
the land seeped a colorless, deep fog, and the world faced extinction at the hands of the demons. Thanks be, we were able to lull the old one back to his slumber, yet only after the loss of innumerable souls, and half the world lost, erased by the fog.
Just half the world, just gone.
In order to mend the fabric of what land still remained, we entrusted 6 elders with 6 precious archstones. 1 to the king of a small yet diligent land. 1 to the
Play on
king
PC
of
until
the
I can get an
burrows
Elgato capture
underground.
card. Hold that thought, actually.
1 to the wise queen of the great ivory tower. 1 to the chieftain of lost and ill-fortuned souls. 1 to the shaman of the tempest-worshipping shadowmen. And the last to the great giants of the northern lands. The archstones were placed at nodes across the earth. We contained the old one inside this nexus and banned the soul arts. Finally, we became monumentals, half-living sentinels of the fabric of reality. Alas, the other monumentals have perished, and only I remain.
Okay. The remaining Earthstones have been released. 4 of them.
Now it is your turn. You must lull the Old One back to its slumber and seal it away for all eternity. If not, the deep fog will absorb all that we know. Have you the strength to accept this mission?
This is like Dragon Warrior 1, where if you say no, it's basically, but thou must.
Yes.
So we'll just
We are
save time.
fortunate indeed to
Click
have you.
yes.
Now, go forth and destroy every last demon. The Old One, without demons to feed its souls, will a new servant seek and lure you to its bosom.
Alright, so the next recording 1-2, we'll go down to the Maiden in Black, level up. We should have our magic NPCs by now. So lots of fun stuff.